Hello everyone, this is Xander Tyron. We're back with a game 8 of the Reddit Casual Tournament. In this game we have on the blue team Cachmed242242 with a South Korean general deck. And on the red team we have Ninja2 with a North Korean general deck. Now let's see how this goes. Alright, Cachmed has dropped his fob, though Ninja is hanging on to his, at least for now. Alright, looks like Ninja is expecting maybe a more drawn out battle. Oh, lots of VTT323 Hwasong Chongs, that's the one with the Strela missiles on it. I'm guessing that's Bo Chong Su in there. Looks like BTR 60 PBs and Shonmaho 4s, and these are probably the Yakyonde, the commandos. Could be Driakdai. I think they do have the same transports available to them. Either way, either shock or elite infantry in BTR 60 PBs. In my experience, most people bring the BTR 60P just because it is a 10-point transport instead of 15 points, but each their own. Alright, so some T-55 recon. Any recon over here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it does have a recon helicopter. As for South Korea, we have some KM900s. I'm gonna guess that those are... Words escape me. Actually, I don't know. It could be Bo Chong Su, could be Haibyong or whatever, the Marines. Have to wait and see, I guess. Could be, I think SEALs come in those as well. The UDT. It's got some BHOs out. KM132s. That's the Napalm one. Yeah, it's the Napalm APC. IHawk Pip 2 coming out. Not the greatest one in the opening, just because it's kind of slow. K111, that's the recon jeep. Is that exotic sentinel recons? No, it's just very good. Alright, and OH6 up here. Let's see how this goes. So, due to the fact that Cachmed has lots of those wheeled transports, he might be able to get a positional advantage right off the bat, but can't tell for certain right now. He is bringing out a Block 52 seed right off the bat. I don't know how useful that's going to be. I did not see any radar-based AA, so he does have M1992 specs, so if he doesn't turn that off, no, it turns away, doesn't get shot off. Oh, BM24, that's the Napalm one, isn't it? Yep, that could be trouble. Oh, Block 52 is coming around again. It's turned off now. So is it? Want to be careful flying over those Strela buses. It's not particularly powerful, long-range, or accurate missile, but if you throw enough shit at the wall, some of it's going to stick. Anyway. Yep, it's probably firing it on the bridges here. It's just not accurate enough to really get a good wall going. Not one of those fun walls of fire. Anyway, so it looks like Ninja is going hard into Foxtrot. And it looks like Cachmed's getting some units into Foxtrot as well. We've got the Haibyong there. Haibyong 90 had the Panzerfaust 3, so that's a pretty powerful anti-tank weapon. Oh, looks like he forgot about these KM900s. He's going to want to unload those. Yeah, more Haibyong. They're not bad, it's just... Ooh, do I see it? Like I said, they're not very good missiles, but if you have enough of them, you're going to be able to shoot down anything. Ooh, right outside the map. That's just falling forever now. Anyway. KM900s are engaging, but they're going to get shot pretty quickly. Oh. BM24, second BM24 firing. It's a bit more accurate this time, probably because there's something spotting these guys in here. Oh, Peace Pheasant once coming out. If it gets a good run into there, it could definitely cause a lot of damage. Once again, It doesn't have very good, it only has 10% ECM, so it could get missiled pretty bad. Kind of like that. And it goes down. Didn't really do a lot of damage though. Looks like you got some infantry and just panic some transports. That K1 could be trouble. Alright, so let's see. They both did a one command start by the looks of it. However, Ninja has brought out two command, I think those are APCs. I could just info it. Yeah. So two command vehicles. Looks like he's going for Charlie and Bravo. That will give him a +2 lead for Charlie, then another +2 lead for Bravo. So that's going to be, has a potential +4 lead coming out if Cachmed doesn't get any CVs of his own out. That would explain why Ninja brought the fob. That way he can resupply his BM24s. Oh, lots of BTR 40As coming out. Looks like he doesn't want anything sneaking up on him. Yeah. Oh, he's going to be firing his BM24 from base. That's generally something you don't want to do. You generally don't want to be drawing counter battery fire into your base, especially along your reinforcement route. Oh, contacts made in here. Yakundi are definitely better against infantry than Haibyong 90 are, but Haibyong 90 do have a pretty powerful AT weapon, so you want to keep those Chonmahos clear. Yep. Does 8 damage to the front of a Chonmaho 4. BM24s are firing again. Looks like it's going after the Haibyong here. Cam132 is coming out. Not particularly good. None of the flamethrower vehicles are. They just don't really do enough damage or suppression to make them worth it. K1's really not doing anything over there. And that's just transport sitting here, some infantry. Well, looks like he's bringing out some more. The problem with the Haibyong 90 is that they're a 30-point infantry squad. You bring them in a 10-point transport, so for one squad of infantry, that's 40 points. We want these, what? Hwasong Chongs are 20 points. And Bo Chongsu are 10-point infantry, so that's 30-point a pop. So Haibyong 90 are arguably it's individually they're better than Bo Chongsu. It's just they're not as cost efficient. You can't spread them about as easily. Well, Peace Pheasant 1 coming out again, and these are basically all out of ammunition to that. 1992 Speg could cause some trouble. Oh, nope, doesn't really get in range for it to do. Oh, that's a fair bit. Does some damage. Nope, SU-25K out. Looks like he's going for the K1. But it gets stunned by the K-30 Biho and knocked out by the iHawk. Alright, so it looks like these Haibyong might be able to hold on for a little bit longer. Well, some Juhiban coming out for Delta. Ninja has a +4 lead right now. That's going to increase it to +6. It's curious that Cachmed is not bringing out more CVs. He's down 94 points. That's going to be 100 very soon. He needs to start taking control of India, Hotel, and Gulf. He needs to get commands in there, otherwise he's going to find himself at a massive point disadvantage. Oh, SU-7 BMK coming out. That's a rocket bus. Not particularly great rockets, but I think this just the 57mm rockets are somewhat underwhelming. I think they have more more HE on the plane. Let's compare. Yeah, they only have one high explosive power on the Mi-8, but on the SU-7 they have two, so definitely better on the plane than they are on the helicopter. And helicopters are basically useless. Well, useless if the enemy's in a forest or in buildings. Okay, he's just going to do a blind fire there. Looks like he's going after the transport. Completely missed the infantry there. That is recon infantry though, so it is going to be spotting in here. Meanwhile, the Haibyong 90 are being pushed back by the Bo-Chong-Su, but SU-7 got shot down. Looks like he got whacked. Probably what happened to SU-25. Stunned by the Biho, and then whacked out of Scabe and Ihawk. Oh. Yeah, they're trying to engage the KM-132s. Takes out one of them. Though it does force him to withdraw. And that's now a +6 lead for Ninja. He's at 200 points. And only now is Cachmed bringing out a command vehicle of his own. He's probably putting that into India. Yep, he's bringing out another one for Hotel. Though he is at a massive disadvantage right now. He might have been better off if he just brought Bo-Chong-Su 85. Because that's... A squad of Bo-Chong-Su 85 is 10 points. That's a third of the cost of Haibyong, so... You can definitely bring it for... Basically, for the amount of Haibyong he brought here, he could have brought out almost 3 times as much. So Chong-Su 85, and now he's bringing them out. Okay, something falling. Alright. Anyway. Looks like they're going after the Biho. Doesn't want that interdicting any of his airplanes, so... BM-24 is firing again, but... It's... really not doing too much. Oh. Mortar carrier firing, though it has the wrong building targeted. That's because the Bo-Chong-Su jumped out of the way, but now they're taking fire from the K1 on the other side of the river, so that's gonna do some damage. Looks like some more Yakyonde coming out. Ooh, cargo coming out. It's probably trying to repair all this stuff. Maybe it's trying to repair the stuff in here. And Cachmed doesn't really have any standoff anti-armor, anti-vehicle weapons, so these cargo trucks should be able to get to their location unmolested. Alright, looks like he's bringing out one for commands for Hotel and Golf. Though it's a little bit... That's too little, too late. Now Ninja is at 360 points. 370 points now. Mortars coming down. Oh, those cargo trucks got out in the open and they're gone. Yeah, you do have to be careful bringing in cargo trucks in 4 stacks like that. They're pretty prone to getting blowed up. Anyway. And Cachmed's bringing out a command for Echo. Though I have a feeling it's going to arrive too late. So, oh, maybe not. So yeah, LQ Ninja2 is at, he has a +2 point lead right now. Ends at 408 points to Cachmed's 0. Yep. I know, let's see if these vehicles arrive, because if he gets a command into Echo, that will give Cachmed a +1 point advantage. Though, LQ Ninja is sending a command infantry squad into Wargame Foxtrot. And yeah, that's going to give him +3. And since the Biho got shot down, he doesn't have any way of engaging that helicopter. Oh, MD500 with Suksong Po missiles coming out. Yeah, not very good missile. Oh, it is semi-active. So yeah, that's not really much to say. It's 450 points. It's about to tie up as soon as this gets in there. Okay. Now that M113A1 Juiban or Juicha is going to get into Echo. That's going to be a pretty fragile target in those buildings. The Juiban are taking, they're on foot and they only move 15, I do believe. Oh no, they're 20 kilometers an hour. So it's going to take them a bit of time to get into the buildings here. K1's providing some fire support. Yesterday we're caught on the open. Oh, KFE 4050 straight side of those could definitely do a lot of damage with those grenade launchers of theirs. Those Tremaho 4s are moving into position. Oh, and BM24s are putting some napalm in there, and that's fairly concentrated barrage this time, so it's definitely got some good concentration of fire. K1, he's probably going with that K1 shooting at the Chomaho if it can. And no, just wiping out some Hwasong Chongs. The Toikyong side, engaging some transports by the looks of it. Empty. Now they're taking fire from the Shanmaho 4. Nope, Sesong goes out. Missing. This blows 2 of them, so even if they hit, they're only going to do 1 damage to the front of a K1. Like that. Though it is going to force it to withdraw. And now Peace Pheasant 1 is out. Only AA here appears to be the M1992 Spag. No, it looks like he was trying to drop it on something specific, but it lost sight. And it's going to be taking some fire. It escapes on. Only took 1 HP damage. Up Haibyong and So Chong-su are pushing it forward. Chomaho 4 is causing them some trouble. It looks like some more Haibyong 90 are coming out. Oh, M48A3 command tank coming out. Yeah, it's, as far as command tanks go, it is kind of fragile, so he's going to want to be careful if he wants to put it into Foxtrot. Especially because he doesn't have exactly a great screen of infantry, but it will definitely give him a +1 point advantage. And we all know he could use that right now. Oh. MD500 with S5 and AGS-17 coming out. That could cause some trouble. But also bring out cargo trucks to resupply, and that's the word I'm looking for. Reinforce his infantry. There we go. Nope, MD500 is going around. It might stumble in range of the Toikyong. No. Yep, they're going after it. Does this have a machine gun? Yeah, it does have an M240 on it. That's me out. Oh, looks like Cachman's now bringing out some Mistrals. But MD500 currently has free reign unless he calls out some sort of plane to try and shoot it down, which shouldn't be too hard. It only has 1 HP left. Oh, Pong 2 coming out. That's going to provide some standoff AA for Ninja. Well, yeah, the machine gun's left on, so it's going to be spotted, and he is moving it. It will be able to shoot down the MD500 though, providing it hits. F5A, that's a napalm bomber. Looks like he's going to use it, try and engage with the 20mm cannons on it. Though I'm pretty sure Ninja has a decent idea of where in golf the Jeep is. Yep, and there goes the MD500. Alright, so Cachmed is back to +1. Let's see how long he can maintain that. Looks like he's going to let his F5A loiter for a bit. It doesn't have very good... does not have high fuel capacity, so it's only 60-second time over target. And it's not very fast, so it's, on larger maps it's not the greatest. That's whatever, I guess. Doesn't really apply in this situation. And it looks like that guy decided he wanted to sit under the bridge. Oh. Pair of MiG-23 MLs. Oh. BM-24s are firing again. Once again, it's a fairly concentrated barrage. It should cause some more decent morale damage. Funny because, you know, everybody's sitting in fire. Won't do a lot of actual physical damage, though. Oh my, that's 3-piece pheasant ones. That's a lot. Those MiG-23 MLs could definitely cause a lot of damage if they get in there. Though it looks like they're turning at just the wrong moment to properly intercept them. That's... oh, one of them goes down, taking heavy anti-air fire. Oh, taking hits, and I think, did both of them go down? Or did they manage to escape? Looks like they actually managed to escape. Huh. Well, yes, that's unfortunate for Ninja, but fortunate for Cachmed. These are all out of long or medium range missiles. Some Bo Chong-su got in here, and they're doing a number on the Mistral team. And the only infantry that can really stop them is the Tokyongsal, which shouldn't have too much trouble with them. They're elite infantry with mini-me's. So that should make fairly short work of them, though they are getting supporting fire from the Shonmaho 4. Now Hwasong Chong looks like he's going to try to engage them as well. Now they're taking fire from the ZPTU-2s. Not exactly the most powerful infantry fighting vehicle weapon ever. Oh. Block 52 and F5A coming out. They try to fire that Carl Gustav. It's not going to have very good accuracy against that Hwasong Chong. Alright, block 52D doesn't really do much. F5A looks like it's going to drop its payload, but I think yeah, that's a lot of Hwasong Chongs. And MiG-23 MLs as well. Yeah, that block 52 is going to want to get out of there. Oh, they miss. And it looks like Block 52D is coming around. It is getting AMRAAM shots off, but they are evacing. And it looks like it missed. Pongjae 2 is out of missiles, and it looks like Ninja's trying to get some supply trucks to them, but one of them got stuck in mud. You know, So Chongsu 85 and Habyong 90 are trying to push up. They are doing some decent damage. Two missile teams in the back here. They're not in a great position to engage that Mi-8 or any of the other helicopters, though. Looks like they have sight on one of them. And they do take out the Mi-8. Oh, Shamaho 4 is engaging. Oh, Peace Pheasant 1 is coming out. Must have brought 2 cards of 3 of them. Oh, Block 52's out. It's trying to engage the Su-7s. Alright. It's gotten close into a dogfight, but it's taking heavy ground fire. Don't know if it's going to make it out. Well, looks like he's going to make it. Oh, unless one of those connects. Nope, it does make it out. Alright, so Cachmed had a decent push going there, but those SU-7s definitely put a damper on that. Now these guys are panicked, so they're not going to be very accurate against the Chomoho 4, which is probably the biggest threat to them right now. That and the Yakyonde. Oh, K1 is back out. Command infantry are caught out in the open, so that could, if they get spotted, they will go down pretty quickly. K1 is definitely evening the odds against that Yakyonde squad there. Though there's lots more Yakyonde coming in, so that's going to definitely be able to definitely gonna be enough to push back the Heibyong 90. Oh, Chomoho's out in the open. It's taking fire from the K1. Oh, but the SU-25K kills it. Now it's taking fire from the Mistral team. Oh, looks like he's going to be able to make it out. And looks like something happened over here. Oh, Peace Pheasant 1's out. Oh, Ninja2 is resupplied. Ooh, gets a hit in. Is the second missile going to connect? And no, it misses. Yeah, that's the problem with the Ninja2. It has only 2 missiles and they're only 45% accuracy. So they're pretty prone to him missing, especially the large missiles with their, just the fact they're not very good at engaging turning targets. Though the latest patch that launched with Israel, I do believe it increased the speed of all the 9 HE missiles. Alright. That oh yeah. Cachmed's pulling back his M48 command tank before it's lost to the Yakyonde. Oh, Peace Pheasant 1's out again. Looks like he's gonna drop it right in there. Nope. Not a good drop in. Looks like he's end up stunning his own command tank and it gets shot up by the Yakyonde. So that's now point acquisition. Point acquisition is now at 0. Oh, more Heibyong 90 coming in. They will be vulnerable if they get engaged in their transports. That is a 1 HP. Oh. First pair get out. So they're worried because it looks like one of the transports blew up right next to the squad. Oh, it's making room for the second group. Oh, ooh, sneaky. There's no way that went by unseen, however. He must be trying. Cachmed must have seen that with his K111 or spotted it. The question is, did he notice? Oh, the M24 fired into here. Looks like it just managed to miss the command tank and the motor carriers. Or not the command tank, the command jeep. Was that the... No, it's the command APC. Alright, looks like the MI8 is looking for the command APC in here. MiG-23 ML's already again. Command APC is engaging the MI8, though those S5 rockets have managed to stun it. Oh, and it does get the kill on it because it is only one armor on the command APC. And now that's giving LQ Ninja +2 lead. And as soon as that command team settles in Goth, that's going to give him +4. Yep. There we go. Block 52 coming out. That's not going to be able to do anything about the MI8. Well, it could blitz with the gun, but not likely. And that's game. Looks like Cachmed surrendered. We realized it was unwinnable. Anyway, let's break it down. Battle lasted 27 minutes and 16 seconds. LQ Ninja 2 defeated Cachmed 242242. 484 conquest points to 121 points. LQ Ninja got 1,705 kills to 1,700 losses. Cachmed then got 1,655 kills to 1,725 losses. So in fact that none of these numbers add up, I'm going to presume that there's some friendly fire on both sides. But that doesn't really matter. Anyway, what carried the battle for LQ Ninja? I'd say there's a couple of conditions. I'd say first of all he got that good position into Foxtrot at the beginning, which was one of the key sectors in the map that you need to contest. Had a lot of Hwasong, or the Strelabuses, which definitely helped shut down a lot of airstrikes that Cachmed tried to do, just through sheer quantity of missiles that they were throwing out. As well, LQ Ninja spent a lot of points near the beginning on command vehicles, which gave him a +6 lead at one point, which was absolutely massive. And that allowed him to accrue a lot of conquest points. As well, Cachmed, I say the big mistake that Cachmed did was he relied a lot on those Haebyong 90. I said they're a very tempting unit, and set against other infantry and vehicles, they're not bad, especially against vehicles, but he's spending 40 points apiece on them, and that is a lot. Well, he might have been better off calling in a lot of, basically using So Chung-Su 85 in the KFE, the KFE 25s and KFE 4050s for that, just for the better fire support options. And you can span them a lot cheaper, because you're looking at basically 25 points versus 40 points. Or if you wanted them in wheels, you can definitely bring So Chung-Su 85 in the KM 900s, which would be 20 points apiece, 10 plus 10. So 2 squads for the price of 1, but that's just my opinion on the matter. You know, don't take that as gospel ever. And yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. I am Xander Turon, and this was Game 8 of the Reddit Casual Tournament. You guys have a lovely day.